What's up, Leos? Welcome to your February 2018 love reading. And I've already reflected on your cards. I'm going to go ahead and get into the reading because it takes me a year and a day to shuffle. So I figured I would go ahead and lay the spread out. So I have your energy coming into February 2018 in love. I have your past, present, future, and kind of heading out of February 2018 into March and what your energy is going to be like after that point. So let's go ahead and get started. So for your energy moving into February 2018, we've got the Four of Cups in reversed, okay? So this is saying that you could be coming into February having a new outlook on a situation. You could also be feeling as though you've missed an opportunity or you're anxious about a certain situation from the past that happened that you're kind of bringing into this month. But, you know, it could be a negative or a positive view on this situation, but you're altering your thought process about this. So in our past, we've got the Knight of Rods in reversed, followed by the Ace of Rods in the upright, followed by the Ace of Swords in the reversed. Okay. So starting with the Knight of Rods in the past, this is talking about a delay of some sort, feeling as though things weren't moving quickly and that you were dealing with a lot of obstacles in a relationship. It could have been because there behind that is the Ace of Rods, that this could have been a new relationship that just every time you were trying to progress further with this person, it was like a standstill, or you just couldn't get on the same page with them. You could be dealing with another fire sign like yourself, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. This could also indicate a really strong sexual attraction to somebody, and you could have been dealing with somebody with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Could have been an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that was indecisive about what they wanted. Perhaps they weren't being fully honest, or you weren't being fully honest with them. And it could have been as though you felt like you had an opportunity with this person, and hence this feeling of the Four of Cups. Maybe you felt like you missed out on this opportunity. You thought it was going in a certain direction and the other person had no intentions of that, or you didn't have any intentions of that. But it's kind of a lack of focus here, what somebody truly desires versus what they were willing to put into it. It also talks about, because with this Ace of Rods, it's like a new relationship or a really passionate and creative or sexually charged connection with somebody. So there could have also been a lack of communication in the relationship, or again, a lack of honesty with expressing either one of your needs, and just kind of confusing. It could have been that you possibly were mistaking lust for love, or they were, and you or them were looking for something deeper. Okay, so in our present, and again, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't apply to you, the reading is just not meant for you, and I hope that you do find one that does fit you and gives you the messages that you need to hear. In our present, we've got the Nine of Rods in the upright, followed by the Two of Cups, and followed by the Hermit in reverse, okay? So with this Nine of Rods in the upright, we're talking about somebody who's ready to handle challenges with courage and persistence and kind of patience. I always say this guy is ready to fight anyone, even by himself. So you could be feeling about this past that you're not wanting to give up on this person. You could also be feeling as though you're nervous about them coming back, and because there was either a lack of communication or some deception or a false start to something, that you're nervous that this person is going to come out of the woodwork and call you out on stuff. And this is, even though it could be a little bit of a defensive card, I see it more like this person is ready to just have the answers that somebody is looking for, or they're ready to face the challenges that are coming for them with a karmic cycle or with somebody that they were with or wanting to be with. Then you've got the Two of Cups in the upright. So you could be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This could be somebody new that's coming in that feels like a soulmate relationship, or you could be thinking back to the past situation and feeling like that was your soulmate. You could be feeling as though, again, with this Four of Cups, like a missed opportunity with this person. But nonetheless, because Leo is showing themselves in this card here, you love either this person or this person loves you, but this could also be just a deep emotional connection with somebody whom you've just met, and you're wanting to offer a clean slate with them. Then we've got the Hermit in the reverse. So this deals with loneliness and depression and feeling isolated and not kind of taking the time that you need to reflect upon what the past provided for you, which I think, again, given that this kind of was a confusing, because with the Ace of Swords in your past, it's just very confusing. Like maybe you didn't know which direction this was going to go in, or every day it felt like it was changing, or perhaps the other person felt like every day this was changing. And you know, you could be having this new love opportunity or offer coming into you, but you're kind of still hesitant about what the past brought for you, that you could be even defensive about this love offer or giving somebody new a love offer because of the way that the past unfolded. But you're not taking that time that you need to really maybe in your eyes, you don't think that you need time to reflect, because a Leo is a quick kind of, you're very emotional and loving and caring, but you have this energy about you where you're willing to put on a front to speed up your healing process. And you're maybe in this place where you think if you do that, you'll really heal faster. But this is kind of saying that you're feeling very lonely and isolated and depressed. And the only way to really deal with that is to get this off of your chest, or to really sit inside of yourself and see what it is that you need, the answers that you need. In our in our future, we've got the Six of Swords in the upright. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in the reversed. And then we've got the Four of Swords in the upright. Almost every sign that I've read for February 2018 has the Four of Swords. So everyone collectively is needing to, with the start of the new year, like I've said in a few other readings, everyone is really coming to this point where they're realizing they need to change certain things about themselves, in their relationships, and giving themselves the time that they need to rest and reflect on that. So this is all about that. But this is the Six of Swords here in the upright, and this is talking about leaving something behind. You could be feeling nostalgic about it, and you could be feeling regretful about it, or have a sense of mourning about it. But in the end, it's absolutely necessary for your progression, and you have to leave it behind. And to me, what I see when I look at this card is this person has all of their swords with them. They're not leaving, all of their thoughts and emotions and feelings behind. They're bringing it with them. You could be bringing it with you for insight into the future about how you do want a relationship to unfold, or you do want it to happen for you. Or you could just be bringing these memories with you and holding on to them, but kind of doing not a whole lot with them. You're just trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. So then we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reversed. So this is kind of a controlling, scattered type of energy. So, maybe this is the storm before the calm, so to speak, because then again, we've got the Four of Swords. So maybe you have a minute of kind of like relapsing where you're like, should I do this? Should I say this to them? Should I, like, before you take this final leap to say, no, I really do have to move on. And that's why this Four of Swords comes in really strong for you, because it's telling you that you need to, because there's swords in here too. So it's like you're sitting with those thoughts. You're actually listening to them instead of maybe trying to push them out or project them away from you. So it's easier for you to heal, like out of sight, out of mind, ignoring what you're feeling. Now, if you're single and you had just gotten out of a relationship, This could be that you know, met somebody that you thought it was going to work with, or you thought that this person again was your soulmate, and you know, you were let down. Perhaps you could have been in a situation with, you could have been in a third party situation. You didn't know that they had a partner, or perhaps you didn't know that they had a partner, and they kind of blindsided you, and it seemed like it was this promising future with the Ace of Rods, and that it was going to go somewhere, and you were offering your cup of love, or they were offering their cup of love, and it just kind of ended. Like, it just kind of cut the cord on the relationship. And then leaving February into March, you've got the Tower in reverse. I don't hate it, but it's saying that you could be stuck on old habits, and you need a push to move yourself past this because you're very fearful of change. A part of you is very fearful of the Six of Swords, of like leaving it behind. It's like, do I really want to leave this behind? Do I really want to, do I really not want to put the effort in? Because again, like in that present moment with the Nine of Rods, it's this energy, like you're kind of willing to do whatever it takes. You're willing to, if somebody approached you with questions and they were wanting to seek guidance from you about perhaps somebody coming back and wanting to talk to you, or you coming to them, you want that conversation, but you're ready to, I think because you do feel, or they feel, depressed and lonely, and isolated, you could be blocking your heart, they could be blocking their heart, and you're kind of putting on like it's not really bothering you, or they're putting on like it's not really bothering them, and they're kind of hoping that their healing process will be taken care of if they just forget about it. Or if they act defensive, or if they act like very kind of not aggressive, but if they act like shit don't faze them. This one wants to come out. Meh. Yeah, I had this one. The Queen of Cups. So this is saying, this is really good, because this is saying, like, I'm using this to clarify your Tower. So in the reverse. So this is saying that this was trying to come out before. This is exciting. You could be dealing with a water sign, but this is like, once you let go of this old lingering energy, once you realize that it's okay to be afraid, it's okay to feel the fear that you feel, because that's natural for any situation that you thought was promising, you're going to be rewarded with the Queen of Cups. You're going to be rewarded with a newfound love. If we were to look at this for a married couple who is faithful and committed to each other, this could be that you guys had a miscommunication, and you know, you want it to be how it once was. You're willing to fight for that. You're depressed and you're sad because you feel very nostalgic about the way things used to be with this person, and you're feeling maybe you're feeling as though you need time to rest in order to reconcile or get back what you had with this person. So I can see this in a lot of different dynamics here. Yeah, this one was. All these cards, I'm sorry that I know I'm the worst shuffler, but I don't know if it's just the way that these are, but they always flip over into the deck, so I always think that that's kind of like a good stopping point for me. You've got the Two of Rods in reverse, so I definitely see that, because in the upright, this is talking about somebody waiting for their ships to come in. I don't think that once you've gotten through this Tower in reversed situation where you're breaking free of those thoughts, those controlling thoughts that you have about the fear, you've got the Queen of Cups, and then it's like almost like the decision has been made for you. The choice has been made for you, because you've broken yourself free, and it's like all of these people may be trying to come in, and you're blocking yourself because of this energy that you feel from the past, or you're not able to see the love that you can have because of this blockage. So Leo, this was your reading, and I hope it finds you well, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.